Well then, I wonder what's going on here. Hello! We have nine people here apparently. Hi, I'm new at this. I don't do this very often. Bear with. If I press this button. Nah, there we go. Yeah, I've got a crazy rainbow light in my face. And yeah, got a Ratchet and Clank game here. So if I just press this button, I'm learning as I go here. Hang on, my webcam's not on over there. Here we go. I think we're in business. I don't know. Is it working? I don't like. Anyway, I don't know. I thought I would give this a try. It's new to me. It's not the ideal setup. I have to play the game through a preview window. Good evening indeed. It is 20 to 10 in the PM. I have been awake since 4 in the 30 in the AM, so it's pretty late for me, but I wanted to try this. I've been wanting to try this for a while. Developing a game? What? Cool. What? You're making a game? Cool. What game are you making? It's 10 degrees. I have no idea what's going on outside. I'm in my own little cave right now. Good evening. Yeah, I don't do this very often at all. I might do it more often, maybe. So I've actually been thinking of doing a live stream since October. I actually had... This live stream was set up to be a medieval live stream, and I had the thumbnail and everything, but stuff happened. I wasn't able to do any of that back in October, so here we are. I played Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3 on my Vita recently. And I'm just in the mood, so I'm going to play some more, and we're going to do challenge mode on this one. So, yeah. Cartoon Gamers here. Hi, excellent Donkey Kong video, by the way. I don't think I left a comment. I'm really bad at that, but I did watch it, and I did like it. I always like hearing you talk about Donkey Kong. So when the game starts, obviously just let me know how things sound. I can tweak things. Things are a bit easier for me nowadays, because I have 2 monitors. I didn't have 2 monitors before last year, so... a small-scale first-person stealth game based on a senior game designer's idea with his blessing because he didn't have time for it. Cool. Small-scale first-person stealth game. That sounds cool. I want to know your opinion for a Medieval 2 remake. It should have happened by now. It should have happened by now. They should have called it, when they did the Medieval PS4 remake, I'm looking up there because it's on my shelf. They should have called it the Big Boner Bundle, and it should have had both of them. And no, I'm not joking. That's what it should have been called. Yeah, it would have been good. I've never played Medieval 2. It's just come out on PS Plus, so I might grab it at some point. I have a physical copy of it, but it's just finagly using the PS3. I'm a big fan of convenience. So, anywho, there's supposed to be a chat box here somewhere, by the way. Is it on the screen? Oh, it is. It's there. Cool. Okay, and there's meant to be, like, if anybody happens to subscribe during this stream, it should pop up. And I think it has a thumbs up. I don't know. Anyway. Never played Medieval. Should I play it on PS1 or the remake? I would be inclined to say just play the remake. I think it's really good. It's very faithful to the original game as well, except it controls really well. And they used all of the original audio, but uncompressed, so it sounds new. It was a really good remake. I was surprised they didn't do a second one. I think it's kind of too late now. And I also think it's stuck on PS4. There's a lot of PS4 games. I was talking about this at work. There's a lot of PS4 games that are stuck on PS4 because they're only interested in porting the new PlayStation games. Anyway, having Medieval 2 is such a Giga Chad thing. You know, I didn't have it since the beginning. I've not really played it. We had Medieval 1 for a really long time, and it was when PS1 games were starting to go out of the used game stores. They were just selling everything off really cheap, and that's when I got my copy. It's mad that it's only just been digitally released for the first time ever in the last, like, week or so. It's mad. It never got a release on PSP or anything. It's crazy. By the way, thank you for people that are showing up and talking to me. I was kind of petrified that I'd be sat here in the dark just on my own for like an hour. So thank you for people turning up. I'm going to hit go on this thing. Then we can see how the audio is. I'm all in on the chat though. I'm enjoying the chat. I'm going to put it on normal. I've played through it on... By starting a new challenge mode game, all existing save data will be overwritten. Yeah. It's kind of dumb this only has one save slot, but there we go. Got my cup of tea, by the way. I've got drinks galore. So, oh man, I should skip this. This is a movie scene. My stream might get taken down. Yeah, the cutscenes are like from the movie, I think. So yeah, I don't want that. Medieval 2 is just Sir Daniel with a gun. He has a gun. I know he's voiced in the second game. He's voiced by Mark Silk, who is the voice of Nightcap in 40 Winks. That's who I mainly know him as. He's got an excellent voice. So if anything... Yeah, but have you got tea in... This is my favourite cop in the world, by the way. If this cop breaks, all is lost. This is... Where's my camera? This is... Oh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna be pro streamer now. Whoa, holy shit. I've got an official Spider-Man 2 mug from when Spider-Man 2 came out. It had an Easter egg in it, and I love this mug because it's massive. So, yeah, if this mug ever breaks, that's it. I'm done for. It's a great mug, great movie. You actually was interested in Ratchet & Clank 2016 remake because of your review and eventually bought it. Oh god, I did a video on this. Yeah, it was a terrible video because I spent half of the video talking about other Ratchet & Clank games. Yeah, a lot of people know I got rid of a lot of my older videos. Yeah, I forgot I did a video on that. I would like to do Ratchet & Clank videos, but one, I think Jack's already got that covered now, and two, there's so fucking many of these games. It's crazy. Oh, hello. That wasn't there on the first playthrough. I'm going to check that out. If I remember, it's not very good in this one. It's just, yeah, I think it's literally this storeroom. There's pretty much blocked users that... Oh, yeah, it comes up with that thing. Anytime there's a cutscene, it comes up saying gameplay resumed, and I'm like, I use an external capture card. You can't do shit. This bunker houses a collection of Ratchet & Clank mementos from the last 15 years. I mean, this is kind of cool. I like this kind of stuff, but I remember it being laid out a lot more interestingly in Ratchet & Clank 2. I just played Ratchet... Oh, hey, speaking of Ratchet & Clank 2. Oh, no, that's from the first one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's that lady from... Hey, they've actually put, like, stuff from the PS1 game in here. I don't think I looked in here before. I'm not going to spend the whole stream in here. That's the ship from... Crack in Time? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, there's more stuff in here than I thought, but I'm not going to spend the stream in here. Also, there's a glitch you can pull off in this, I've seen, where when you get to Aliru City, Metropolis, it's you can skip the train and then keep Ratchet in this outfit. That's... I want to do that. I hate his armor in this game. It sucks. Anyway, I've got to keep an eye on this. Ratchet & Clank... Yeah, Ratchet & Clank content. You know what? Jack did his videos on Ratchet & Clank, and then I watched a bunch of other people do Ratchet & Clank videos. Well, not do Ratchet & Clank videos, but I watched a bunch of their Ratchet & Clank videos. You know, Golden Bolt, Gaming Brit. And then I started playing Ratchet & Clank 1 on my Vita, and now I've finished Ratchet & Clank 2. I've almost finished 3. I just want to play Ratchet & Clank. So, yeah, I'm probably going to play Rift Apart after this, because I haven't played that since it came out, or whenever I got my PS5. There's a glitch. Yeah, if you look it up on YouTube, I only found this out yesterday. If you look up, there's a glitch that lets you skip the train. And the end of the train is the bit that triggers the part where Ratchet gets his armor. So if you skip the train, you skip the part where he gets his armor, and you get to keep this outfit. It looks really difficult to do, but fuck it, I'll give it a try. Oh, I haven't killed any enemies yet. That's why I haven't... let me know how it sounds, by the way. I've purposely put the game volume low, because I'm always a bit unsure if it's too loud, but... Give me a shout. Let me know what's happening. This is beautiful. This is a nice looking game. And the 60 FPS patch that they did for it, it's great. It looks really nice. You know, like, I briefly discussed it with you on Blue Sky to Breeze, but, like, I totally get why people don't like this, but I don't know, I guess I just consider it's a movie tie-in game, which it literally was. And when you put it by that standard, it's like a really competently made movie tie-in game. You know, Insomniac made it, and, you know... I don't think it's a replacement for the original, though. It's very stilted at times. The woman that voices that character in this game, she's not interested at all. She just took that money and ran. When you get to Battaglia, she's like, "Hey, Ratchet, help us!" Look, I'm probably emoting more than she was, but yeah, bad. Sounds fine to me. That's good. My biggest problem with this game is literally the animation. Yep, it's the... Am I missing something? It's a bit jottery for me, by the way. I don't think it is in the stream, but I'm playing the game through like a full screen preview because my TV is behind me. My room's not really set up for streaming. Eventually, I'm hoping it might be, but what am I doing here? I'm not paying attention. Right, there we go. Oh, wowie. Right. Oh yeah, so the other reason I'm streaming this is because I'm not that far away from getting the platinum. I'm surprised I never did it back then. I've done every trophy that requires you to be in a specific place, and so now I just have to finish the game and level up all the weapons. It's probably going to happen naturally. Anywho. Yeah, I got all the weapons, so I can only buy the... Yeah, get out of my face. I'm going to just focus on upgrading the... Oh no, Raritanium's a separate currency, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to upgrade... Whatever, I'm just going to get loads of... I've seen a crazy glitch that you can get infinite Raritanium as well on Novalis. You can, like, climb... You know what, we'll try it, it's the first level, but you can climb up some wall and get to where the dropship spawns and then just... Yeah, it looks like on a PS4, the amount of effects that go on, it'd probably break your PS4. It looks crazy. You do like how they handle the museum for the reimagining, especially since it's been about 14 years since the series began, at least at the time of this game's launch. Yeah, from what I've just saw there, I like that they put PS2 stuff in the museum here, so I might actually go and check that out. Maybe not tonight. I think once I finish the stream, I will go to bed. Also, again, this is a test stream. I've only got one light in here. The other light I have is way too harsh. It's just like a normal lamp. I found out earlier when I was messing about with this RGB light would look great behind me, illuminating the room, but then I need a light on my desk. So, if I do this more often, I might buy some, like a little ring light or something for the desk. But the bouncer gang, yeah, I wasn't in the bouncer crew until they made it free. Apparently that was like really difficult for them to do. They had to like go back and get the rights to anyway. Yeah, I got the bouncer. It's a good weapon. Kind of breaks this game though. I think most of the weapons I didn't level up is because I was using the bouncer to level that up. I'm liking this though. Having a little chat with people while I play. I wouldn't necessarily say I would be bored, but it's like, if I've literally just played this, I kind of know what I'm doing. Go on. I should use a weapon I haven't leveled up. What am I doing? Combustor.
Good job, recruits. You may just be the next Galactic Ranger. Head to the final challenge.
Oh, come on, Ratchet.
Spider-Man 2. I still haven't seen the movie, by the way. It's crazy. I was so hyped for the movie. I was like properly screaming and shouting about it to my friends back when I was in... What, 2016? Oh my god, I'm old. 2016, that was 9 years ago. No, I'd finished education. I had a job. I was an adult. I am an adult. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, it's a little bit jittery on my end, so if I'm not shooting like super accurately, it is running at 60 FPS, but every now and then there's like a weird jitter. There's no other way I can do this. This is the only way I can play. Kind of reminds me, Sucker Punch publicly releasing the Cole's Legacy deal. They did? Oh wait, I hope I added that to my account. That's something else I would probably stream. I was talking about Infamous today at work. There's a bunch of us at work. We always talking about games. I said, like, if Sony want to remaster stuff, they need to focus on the PS3. They need to stop remastering stuff that just came out. Get that Infamous collection out there. Get Festival of Blood out there. That vampire one, that was cool. And what was that other spin-off they did? First Light? That was pretty good. I felt that was more focused than Second Son. Second Son, like, it had lots of powers, but none of them were especially great. Have I got the... I have got the multiplayer. Yee. The movie is okay. You can definitely see why it flopped, though. Yeah, somebody I was telling about this game at work yesterday, because they asked me what I was playing. And I told them it was based on a movie, and they were like, what? It's based on a movie? There's a Ratchet and Clank movie? And I was like, yep, nobody saw it, but it definitely happened. Oh shit, I've lost my multiplayer. Oh dear. Yeah, this outfit, they don't let you put this outfit back on once you get the Galactic Ranger's armor. It sucks. This outfit's quite nice.
That wasn't so bad.
Better than the armor. Stupid fucking Galactic Ranger armor. There you go, look. Oh shit, I can't. No. If it's a movie scene, I don't want to. There's weird inconsistencies with this as well. Like, Darla Gratch is the model for Juanita in Deadlocked. Like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, what? That's not Darla Gratch.
The helpless defect knew that his best chance for survival lay with the facility's...
When retirement? What's this? Retirement? What are you on about? Oh, me, because I'm old. Oh. God, in this country, if I want to retire, I'm going to have to be like 97 before I'm allowed to retire. Oh dear. Hopefully my video game collection is worth something by then. That's something else I kind of want to do a video on eventually. Just like my games. I don't necessarily think anything I own is rare or anything, but I seem to have a lot of them, so... Rift Apart did... Oh yeah, Rift Apart got like those anniversary costumes and it had the Deadlocked armor. Oh god, I just called it Deadlocked. Oh no, I've just caused it. No. Gladiator armor. Yeah, it had a bunch of like extra armors for the anniversary. I thought that was awesome. Seeing the Gladiator armor again, like in like ray traced 60 FPS, I was like, oh. This bit sucks. That character sucks. I just finished this and like he literally just goes, "Ooh, I'll get you again," and you never see him again. Stupid character, pointless character. Yeah, there are some aspects of this I don't like. As much as I like defend it, saying like, "Oh, you know, people give it a bad time." There's certain parts I don't like. This is boring. This is not gameplay. I don't even need to look at the screen. I'm just pushing down on it. Anything else hoping for this year? You're hyped for Doom and Elden Ring. I'm not as hyped for Doom as I perhaps should be. I really liked Eternal last year when I played it, because I hadn't played it before that. I finally got around to playing Doom Eternal. That was a fucking awesome game. I highly recommend Doom Eternal. Oh yeah, so this bit, I recognise this bit now, because you come back here as Ratchet and you go over there to get the gold bolt. Anywho, let's get through these. The Clank puzzles in this one, they're okay. Right. Am I still friends with Dreamcast Guy? I have messaged him in the past. Don't really talk that often. We never did talk that often, to be honest. But I'm still friendly with him. Like, if I were to message him, he would answer me, probably. I would, and I don't use Twitter as much now, but he would respond to my tweets and that. You know, I didn't speak with him that much, but yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. I think one of the new studio co-heads have said something about wanting to revisit the idea of film TV show adaptation. Yeah, same with Sly Cooper. That should have been a TV show. Like, I know the movie flopped, but I just thought like the episodic nature, that should have been a TV show, definitely. And they did, didn't they do a Ratchet and Clank short? There was something about pizza or something, and it was it Jim Ward's last Quark voiceover role or something? I've watched that. I watched it on some website. Yeah. That worked quite well. Bro's running in 2 FPS. Me? Is in my stream... Am I doing something bad? This is my first stream. You gotta tell me. If my stream's going all shitty, you gotta tell me. Oh dear. Speaking of Rift Apart, the game made Bolt multiplayer and XP grinding broken as fuck with the infinite. Yeah, like when I reached the final boss of this, it was like I already had the infinite health cheat, and I was like, well, that's not very difficult. Although I remember that last boss being a bit of a pain in the ass. Stream seems alright to me. Right, let me scroll through the chat because I missed a bit while I was running away from that incredibly boring character. You can tell they cut corners as much as possible, given how short the deadline. Yeah, didn't they really, like, they gave them a deadline, and then the film got delayed, but they'd already finished the game, so they were like, well, fuck, they, you know, we'll just, I can't blame them. If that's what happened and they just moved on, they were busy making Spider-Man, you know, they couldn't hang around making, they couldn't spend the time to oh shit, God damn it, it's a movie scene, I'll have to cut it out. If it causes me a problem, I'll have to cut it out. This isn't a movie scene.
Did he leave the proto-engine on in the garage? The answer to all these questions was yes.
Well, that was nice. Let me get this chat back down. I'm gonna get sued, man. All the money that I'm gonna earn from this stream, all the like 5 pence, they're gonna take 4 pence of it away from me. Ugh. Oh, I like these little blob creatures. But if I get XP for killing them, I'm totally killing them. They're so weak, it's hard to tell. Look at them. The way they glow, and they got little eyeballs. They ain't causing any harm. They literally don't cause any harm. Boink. Doesn't mean I'm not going to smack him about, though. Oh, you mean Victor? Oh, sorry. When you say FPS on like my first stream, it gets me the heebie-jeebies. This, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but like this is going better than the last few attempts I've streamed, because the last few times it fell apart. But I got a nice, you know, quiet couple of hours. Surprisingly, I'm still awake. I've been awake since 4:30 this morning, but it's fine. Oh yeah, the quick select in this, you can put it on the D-pad. I didn't really use that. Clunk. How is everyone today? It was gonna rift apart. My RGB light here looks like it's some sort of interdimensional portal. In the background, you can see like the reflection of it because there's like a glossy piece of like wall behind me. Looks like some crazy interdimensional portal. It'd just be another version of me that like finished the Destroy All Humans videos reaching out to me, calling me an idiot or something. Oh boy. It's just going to be a lot of holding down the trigger. Ah, I just remembered I've got to do something actually. I hope there's one of those blob creatures still alive. Ah, that's really far away. Ah, there's one up there. One of the trophies I've got to do is I've got to use the Groovatron against every enemy. Right, he's dancing. We're fine. I don't know if it means just this playthrough or if it's going to remember all the characters I used it against in my first one, but I've got to use the Groovatron against everyone. Then I've got to turn a helicopter enemy into a sheep. And then everything else, it's just do all the game. Beat challenge mode and unlock all the Omega variants. I had to look up because it said level up all the weapons, and so I had to like double check whether it meant the regular ones or the Omega ones, and it means the Omega ones. So let's use this on him. Whee. Bastard. He moved out of the way as soon as I threw it. There we go. Just purposely going for anything that's level 4. We got people chatting. I am streaming. It is very rare. I think the last time I streamed was about 3 years ago, according to YouTube. But I've been thinking about doing it since October. Excuse me. Yeah. Just a lot of... Oh, this is level 5. Okay, Christ. it's just going to hand out. I think the XP is just going to go up really quickly now because, you know, I'm on the mega super hard mode. That's probably not that hard. Ah.
Well done, Ratchet.
Cool. Oh yeah, the card system. I like the card system in this. It's pretty cool.
All the jobs Drek could have given.
I will, once I finish these guys, I will take a break, read the chat. I like that, like, thank you for people showing up. It's not very often I do this. It makes me feel nice that people have decided to show. I might have to mute my mic 1 second. There is something stuck in my throat. Uh-oh, that's not muted. Oh, I better not tempt fate. If I mute the mic, I might, like, break it midstream.
The bars are all over Grim's garage. Grim, are you okay?
Oh yeah, there was a sheep in Rift Apart at the bar as well, and it's kind of implied that it's Chairman Drek, which doesn't make any sense. That was weird. When I saw that in Rift Apart, I was like, what the hell? He's like sat there depressed at the bar drinking. I'm like, I don't know. Don't know about that. What's this? Bro be telling Destroy Humans 2 So, yeah, I have Destroy Humans 2 reprobed. I actually bought that fairly close to when it came out, but there was this... It was buggy as hell. There were like NPCs walking around like this. And people sliding across the floor, so I just stopped playing it. I fully have Destroy Humans, like, you know, on the eventual list. I probably... Instead of reviewing the PS2 games again, I'll probably just do them through the remakes and then, like, compare. But that's, like, that is not on my current agenda. I'd like to, though. Those games are cool. What the hell's going on? Oh, a dropship. Let's see if I can turn it into a sheep. Nope.
Ratchet, this place is a mess.
Go on, do it. Do it!
Weapons and engine parts everywhere. Didn't you tell me you were gonna clean it up last week?
Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. We're not doing it. We're gonna get all of our little robot friends to help us. That's 5. 5, 5, 5. This is level 4. Ah, I'm dead. It's fine. Let's have a look, see what people are saying. But you find it funny that the Ratchet and Clank movie was made by the same studio that did Tony Hawk. Oh, that was that video that Jack did a video on that. Oh yeah, no, because he brought up Rainmaker, and as soon as Rainmaker was brought up, I was like, oh my god, no. At that point, I also knew what he was doing for his big, like, you know, 200 episodes. So, like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, that's pretty clever. Have I played the Destroy Humans games after 2? You was a huge fan of them, but never tried the Wii game or the 360 ones. I played all of them. I've even played the Java one. I tried to emulate that so I could do a video on it, but it just didn't work. Yeah, so Big Willy Unleashed, it's like kind of cool in concept, but like the execution of it had like no budget. Like none of the characters have lip syncing. It's yeah. I would have liked the PS2. Well, I don't know if I would have liked it, but apparently there was going to be a PS2 version and a PSP version. That would have been interesting, but the only one we got was the Wii one. And Path of the Furon, there are some really, really, really good ideas in that game, but it runs on Unreal Engine 3, and it's just shit. Like you've got the big like weapon in that game that they advertised a lot was the black hole launcher, and it's like a physics-driven thing, and you shoot the black hole, and all this stuff flies into it. It like makes the game run at like 12 frames per second. It's so bad, so bad. But there's some really cool ideas in that one. There's that ability you get where you can slow down time. I keep forgetting there's no lock strafe in this. Oh, there is if I choose to, but then you have to have lock strafe with the wrench, and I hate that shit. What was I saying? Where did I go with that? Oh, that time stopping ability in Destroy Humans Path of the Furon. The chat is not scrolling anymore. Hang on a second. We're gonna fix that. I'm gonna just quickly skim through. Unlike Destroy Humans remake, which is super faithful, by the way. This isn't a remake. I I used to say it was a reimagining. These days, I just call it a movie tie-in game because that's literally what it is. I don't hate this, but yeah, I think a full remake would have been cool, but that was never going to happen. And I don't think it's ever going to happen now. They've tried it once. They're not going to do it again. When will Petronious really unleashed? Wouldn't you like to know? It's a bit too early for that, even though it's 10 past 10. Been such a long time you haven't played Destroy Humans. Bought the second one last year, still haven't touched it. Second one's excellent. Which one did you buy? The original or the remake? I don't blame you for buying the remake, but if the second one is as faithful to the game as the first remake was, then you're probably in for a good time. The second one's good. Remember playing Destroy Humans 2 back on the PS2? You do have the remake of the first game on PS4. Haven't got around to it playing it yet. If you have a PS5, that got a 60 FPS patch. But it also runs pretty well at 60 FPS on PS4 from when I tried it. But then I got my PS5, so I just haven't, It's kind of crazy that I'm stuck here, huh? I am half doing chat, though. I'm not used to having people to talk to when I play games. Let's not use the bouncer. Why am I hitting people with a stick? Why am I hitting people with a stick? Let's use the sniper rifle. At point-blank range. That's how I use the sniper rifles in most of these games. Hello. What was that?
I got this.
Oh, that's pretty good. If you hit them in the red spot, it's like an instant kill. Oh, okay, they've got range. They just like standing still, huh? Whoa. Go on. Did I destroy that? No. Gave me full. Wait, slow-mo. Okay, cool. PS2. Just haven't touched PS2 in a long time. If it's really good, you should. Haven't seen any reviews on it. That's partially my fault, dude. I had a Destroy Humans 2 review a while back, but kind of got rid of it. Yeah, it's very good. I think the second one's definitely better than the first one. The first one's good, but it's like a bit confused. It doesn't always know what it wants to be. The second one just fully embraced the whole sort of GTA-esque open world mission-based structure. And you can land the UFO in different places, and it's not dependent on the mission you're currently doing. Yeah, they did a lot of cool stuff in the second one. And the second one on PS2, it has two-player co-op that you can play throughout the entire game. I played the whole game with a friend back in the day. That was awesome.
Let's get you fixed up.
Well, you got to go to sleep. Thank you for popping by. I thought you might be interested. You were one of the few people that liked my... Well, skip this, it's a movie cutscene. You were one of the few people that liked my post saying I might do it, so I had a feeling you might sure. What is going on? Oh, we're on Navalis. Let's try and glitch the game like I saw.
I fixed worse. Come on. Maybe there's someone in town.
Still found it disrespectfully funny when in Path of Furon they just said Natalia dipped after 2. Did they? I forgot that. I know in Big Willy Unleashed you could meet their son, which made no sense.
Wait a second. Is that raritanium? Maybe we should upgrade
Whack.
our weapons first.
Alright then, let's can I afford any of this?
Actually, I ain't got no office, but I might get one if I make salesman of the month.
I don't like the way the bouncer pulsates. I don't really want to buy any of these yet, though. I don't know. I should probably just buy one of them.
Oh, I just might make my quota this week.
Right, if I get that, I get an upgrade. There's a couple there I can get. Whoops. I hate that if you press circle one too many times, it goes back. It's a bit weird. I did also hear the Destroy Humans 2 remake on PS4 as well. Yeah, so they kind of did a reverse. I think you get a free PS5 upgrade with that. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me. But yeah, they cut out the two-player co-op, and it just says on the front cover, single player only. If I did buy that, it would just be for the novelty of owning it. But yeah, I just bought a PS5 copy. That bouncer looks gross when the... Oh yeah, the gun. It looks like it's gyrating. It's not nice. Plasma striker, predator launcher. Ooh, I should upgrade the predator launcher. I hate how slow it is. I've only got 6 rare Eternium though, so that's not gonna... Wider area. Faster. Let's do this route. This one looks better. When this game does stick to like the PS2 level layouts, it is very, very nice looking. And also, yes, this is where... So, the glitch I saw, because there's like a lot of the terrain that's like collidable, and you can walk all along here and on top of that building. Yeah, let's try it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, you have to have the helipack, I think. How do you get the helipack and... I don't know. Hopefully the dropships are still there then. I don't know. Might not be able to do it. You need the helipack, which that's not for a while. Do you have any games you're keeping an eye on this year? I don't know. Is there... The only one that like springs to mind, it's an indie game. It's Demon Tides, which is like the sort of sequel to Demon Turf. I have no idea if that's coming out this year or not. And probably... Oh, I'm not super excited, but, you know, I'm curious what Nintendo are going to be doing now that they've come out and said the Switch 2 exists. I don't necessarily think I'm going to buy one at launch, but, oh man, if they do some sort of 3D Mario, I'm going to be very tempted. I do like the 3D Marios. But no, I can't really... I don't know. I think it's just a growing up thing. I don't get as crazy excited about games as I used to, but I will still buy them. It's because I don't have time to play them. It's a problem. I bought a game today on my lunch break at work. I bought a game on Amazon, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play it, but it was cheap.
She's the youngest recruit ever to be selected for the Galactic Rangers.
She's also got really bad voice acting in this game. Owning the PS3 version of Persona 5 is a novelty, as it's one of the... Yeah, my friend Tomato Ghost, he played it that way. Because he wasn't a PlayStation guy, so he eventually got a PS3, and that's how he played Persona. Not into Persona myself, doesn't look like my kind of thing. Bit too turn-based for my liking. I always annoy people by saying it's like a DVD main menu when it's turn-based. Right, yeah, so that glitch I saw, you have to jump up onto this railing, but you can't do it without the helipack. So, I will come back when I get the helipack and try that, I guess. Damn, I need to make enemies dance as well. Oh, am I seriously going to die here? Oh, no, that's fine. Core is the most nothing... Did I play Astrobot? Yes! Oh man, I loved Astrobot. I've recorded all the footage. I was thinking about doing a video, but I don't really have much new to say. The game really is that good. Hey, that is a good-ass game. I was rooting for that fella to win Game of the Year, and he did. Not that I think much of Jeff Keighley's like advert con, but I've got to use the fucking Groovatron. Everybody has to remind me to use this thing. As long as I get every enemy in the game to dance, I should be good. Literally bought a Switch 2 weeks before the Switch 2 got announced. Literally turned it into... Ah. Well, hopefully you got a good deal for it, because I mean, there's still a lot of pretty good games on the Switch. I just bought Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Probably didn't need to, because I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. That is something I might stream. I haven't played that since the 3DS. And I've only played it once on the 3DS. But I'm a big Donkey Kong guy. I like the country games. Haven't played Donkey Kong 64 because I just never had an N64. No attachment to it. Love the SNES games. And Returns and Tropical Freeze were both very, very good. This rainbow light thing next to me is just... Glove of Doom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink the lighting setup. That is doing my head in. It's doing my eyes in. I kind of want to change it. I'll play around with it. See what looks good. What am I doing? Right, this is the Rhino. I've got to use it to level it up, but it's magnificent. Just, you know, why aim the gun when you can fire rockets in every direction? It will hit something. I need to stop getting hit too. I keep forgetting there's a bolt multiplier in this. I might actually put lock strafe mode on, you know? I've played through it without that. Control options. Lock strafe. Oh, there we go. It's a shame you can't jump with L1 like Ratchet Gladiator, but there we go. Yeah, the later Ratchet and Clank games kind of almost rely on you playing in this mode. But I hate that with the wrench, he's still in... Like, he never used to do that. In the PS2 and Tools of Destruction and all that, if you have the wrench, it's not lock strafe. This is just a rumour, but you heard the Xbox is bringing back Banjo-Kazooie. I'd like that. They should have done that when Banjo got into Smash. That was like the perfect time. They should have done it, and they didn't, and it's stupid.
Here, take a look.
It's kind of shame. Oh, is this a movie scene? No, it's not. It's fine. It's a shame that this game is tied down to the movie because you forgot this game was made, but remembered the movie was because... Oh, yeah. It's classic movie tie-in stuff. That's why I just refer to it. But like this, they're using all the same character models for everything. And when you go into the races, like, they're all reskinned versions of Skid. Yeah, I don't want to listen to it.
Sounds like Skid McMarx is in trouble. We gotta get to Iridia.
Agreed. But we must first repair our ship.
Right. Okay. Let's see if we can find some help.
Oh yeah, we've got to go find the plumber in his only appearance in this game. Although that was his only appearance in the original, I think. I can barely remember anything about Ratchet and Clank 2016. There's so many things surrounding the game that are forgettable. Yeah, it kind of doesn't help that this game it kind of split the fan base for a while because nobody was sure if they were going to continue this or continue the narrative threads of the PS3 games. I'm glad they went back to the narrative threads of the PS3 games because the whole Dimensionator stuff, it felt like it could have gone a lot further, and they're still on the verge of that. And spoiler alert, it's a bit of a cliffhanger again, but it's fine. I just hope we get another... Did that plant just, like, appear? Or did I... When I walked through there, that plant just sort of appeared. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's go find some plumber. Been playing Persona 3 Portable on PS4. I find that funny that it's still called Persona 3 Portable when it got the remake, but I'm not the Persona guy, so... But I remember one of my closest friends raved about Persona 3 Portable on the PSP, and that was when I was in 6th form. Which, I don't know if, how that translates, in America. It was after high school, but before university. Anyway, yeah. Ages ago. I'm old. Bloody PSP. Sadly, you got to head to work. Good luck with the stream. I'm going to save the stream for... Yeah, I will leave it up. It might be unlisted, but I'll slap it in a playlist somewhere. But these days, YouTube puts live streams in its own sort of, section on the channel anyway, so I probably don't even need to do that. I'll leave it up. And I'm not going anywhere for a while yet. I'm good. This is working surprisingly well. I thought this setup was going to, fail within 10 minutes, but no, it seems fine. I'm going to focus on all the weapons that are not Omega. The only one I've got is the fusion bomb glove thing. Oh, man. Just getting all the bolts. Number go big in its purest form. The remake is called Reloaded. What is this? What is this? Still don't understand the name change. Ratchet deadlocked. What is so offensive? Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing it's because maybe deadlocked is hard to translate because in the PAL region it's got to work for every language, and gladiator is like a normal word that they could translate. So I'm guessing that's what it is. We also didn't really get the double entendres for the, like, over here. Ratchet and Clank 3 is literally just called Ratchet and Clank 3, and Going Commando is just called Ratchet and Clank 2. There's no subtitle, but you know, just refer to it by whatever. Name that. Oh yeah. I by the way, I bought a Steam Deck. I think that's a great little thing. At some point, I will probably do some kind of video talking about it, but I have other videos to make before that. Very cool bit of kit.
Who's gonna save us now? Oh, hello there.
What's this? Oh, what's this? Someone's mentioned nuts and bolts. New banjo sounds good now since people are turning. Yeah, I liked Nuts and Bolts before it was cool. I pre-ordered it. I saw it in a magazine. I played the demo, and I thought it was really cool. That was... Actually, no, I sound like a bit of an idiot now. Because I say, oh, that was my first banjo game. Because I never grew up with the banjo games, I played them on Xbox. But on the run-up to Nuts and Bolts coming out, they released Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox Live Arcade. And I played that, and I loved it. So I can see why people were pissed off at Nuts and Bolts, but I still liked it. Ah, movie scene. That's the only thing I neglected to think about this when I thought, oh, I'll stream it. It's like, yeah, there's actual, like, full-on movie scenes in this game.
Did that guy just slide down a sewer pipe?
They called it Reloaded exactly for this. Which one's Reloaded? Oh, one of them's... Persona... What, is it called Persona 3 Portable Reloaded? I don't know. I don't follow those games at all. Totally not my kind of thing. The only thing I can really say about the Persona games is 5 looks cool, like visually. I think it looks really cool, like the art style and all that sort of fancy animation of them throwing things around, but yeah, I couldn't give a shit. One of my friends has played through that game so many times, like on every system it's available on, and he's told me how long the game is, and I'm just like, no. Even the games I like, I couldn't play them for that long.
They'd be able to hear its mighty biceps ripple, but first, they'd have to tackle a brain-eating zombie T-Rex.
Your eyes are killing you every time you see the character models in this game. Yeah, they are a bit off. Ratchet does look a bit weird. The only time I think Ratchet looks kind of... Well, no, he does look kind of weird most of the time, but the only time I think he consistently looks weird is when he jumps out of the ship and he does that cool, like, face where he's like, huh, and it's just, I don't know. Now that I've got the ship, like, when we go to Iridia, he's going to do it. He'll jump out of the ship and he'll be like, it's just weird.
Which planet should we go to? Skid's agent is still lost somewhere on Iridia.
What was the...
Kerwan and warn the Rangers.
I kind of want to go to Kerwan because that's the... No. I'll go to Iridia first.
Let's
Or
see if
do
we
I?
can help out Skid McMarks.
Oh, where should I go first? The thing is, this... No, I'll go to Kerwan. This is the one... There's a glitch. If I can pull it off, I get to keep Ratchet's, like, nice outfit. So we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, here we go. What?
We're too late. The invasion is starting.
Before they released the remake, Persona 3 Reload, they re-released a remastered port of the PSP game, Persona 3 Portable, on modern consoles. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's good though. Those games are just like nuts these days though. Isn't it a spin-off to another series, my friend? Oh, fuck, I forgot you had to fly this ship. Ah,
Activating weapon systems. Weapons online. You may
Also, I don't know if this is normal for other people, but when I'm playing a game where you have to fly a ship, I prefer it to be inverted. Like, I like up to be down. But that is the only instance I like inverted controls. Anything else, it's just wrong. It's when I'm flying a ship. So this feels weird. I'm pushing up to go up, and it literally says I can change them. Oh. Oh, we don't want to change that. Invert ship controls. Hey. Ah, that's much better. Only when I'm playing, like, in a ship or Batman's cloak in the Arkham games. Where are we going? We've got to follow the stars. The only problem with this is you don't get any XP for getting rid of this stuff. Oh, no. Oh dear, no. That Cora's voice actress, man, she just did not give a shit. She took that money and ran. Just 2 more ships. Come on, just 2 more. Please. Oh god, don't crash and burn now. I can't even slow the ship down. I've got to do this awkward maneuver. And there's so much motion blur on the screen right now. Oh my god. I'm starting to hate this game just like everybody else. And that stupid light is doing my head in. There we go.
The warbot's armor is made of a raritanium alloy. If we could propel a warbot at the ship with sufficient velocity, I believe it would penetrate the hull. Awesome. How do we do that? Your weapon package includes a mag booster.
Oh, which Ratchet and Clank game is my personal favourite so far? Ooh. The problem with Ratchet and Clank is it's been going on for so long that, like, some of them I haven't played in a long time. I have played the first 3 very, very recently, like within the last couple of weeks. Ratchet and Clank 2 kicks ass. What am I doing? What? I don't remember having to do this last time I played this. What, I have to grab a ship? What am I doing? Oh, the warbots on the floor. Yes, I remember this. You pick them up and throw them at the ship. I will think about that question in a second. Sorry, this is... There's so many characters talking to me right now. I don't remember this at all. Where's the big ship? Yeah, Ratchet and Clank 2 kicks ass. Tools of Destruction, I remember liking that. I remember liking most of the PS3 ones. The only ones I haven't played Ratchet and Clank All for One. I kind of drew the line there. I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I might buy it eventually just for the sake of having it, because that's literally the only one I don't own. Nexus was pretty good. All for One, meh. I would say Ratchet and Clank 2. I'm keen to play Ratchet Gladiator, though. That was actually going to be this stream, but I haven't finished Ratchet and Clank 3 yet, so... Can we just... Fuck's sake. Why doesn't it let me just fire them straight away? Game goes hard on mute. Yeah, boy, that's like the best. Hey, I could. I have the power. I've got the PS5 controller. I could just go, boom. Look at that. Oh, wonderful. Nah, I need something to listen to. Oh, crap. I'm actually going to die. Oh, God, I better not die. If I do, I have to do all this again. I've got to concentrate for a second, fellas. Let's not die.
To employ evasive maneuvers.
It's like when you're aiming, it's so slow. I was defending this game on Blue Sky the other day. Right. Let's go pick up some warbots and throw some more things.
Activate mag booster. There is enough power to pick up more warbots.
My ear. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the other thing I'm a bit sort of cautious about streaming. Wait, the game isn't still muted, is it? No, it's still... I muted it on the PlayStation. What am I talking about? I can hear it. Yeah, that's the only other bit I'm a bit cautious about with live streaming. I have pretty bad asthma, so just existing and breathing at the same time is kind of a challenge. Where's the fucking ship? There it is. Existing and breathing. It's not great.
Keep it up. We're
Oh,
almost there.
Christ.
Impressive, but my perseverance will defeat these warbots eventually.
Destroy the ship and get the health.
Hit it. Got him. Now let's send
Get him! Right, get up there. I just want to look at the city on foot. Crazy that you can't see the ship. Where the hell is it? There we go.
Get ready. Now. Yeah, that one hurt.
Whatever you're doing, it's
Oh man. Oh man, I can't even look at the chat because if I crash the ship too many times, I'm gonna die. Come on.
There is enough power to pick up more warbots.
Why didn't I say Rift Apart when I listed good Ratchet and Clank games? It's because I've only played through it once. That's why I want to replay it. That was great. I liked that. I kind of wish there were more elements from the PS2 games, but they just don't seem to acknowledge them. Outside of the little extra costumes and stuff.
Sustained critical damage. Yeah, one more hit should do it. Activate mag booster.
We can hear the... excuse me? Cheeks flute. That doesn't sound good at all. You might want to rephrase that. Oh my lord. It's definitely not that kind of stream, I'm telling you that.
Now let's head toward that
You will die on a lonely hill and say that... You're not lonely at all. I feel... So, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank 3 on my Vita. And that one is, like, very combat focused. And,
warship down.
I think it was the
Did it.
gaming... It was either the Gaming Brit or Golden Bolt made the point of the... Uh-oh, I gotta skip this. I don't want no movie scenes in my stream, thank you very much. Here we go. This looks nice. Yeah, one of them made the point that, like, they chickened out because it's the default control scheme should have been the lock strafe. Totally agree. Like, Ratchet and Clank 3 is really combat focused.
Ship trouble.
And,
Looks like there's still a few blarg in the city.
it was Gladiator that introduced this, where you can lock strafe, but you can, like, do 2 jumps still, because originally Ratchet would always just do, like, flips like this. And it was Gladiator that let you do, like, double jumps in any direction. Yeah, we're going to stream that, I think, at some point. Because
Is that the
after Ratchet and Clank 3, there's no more on the Vita for me to play. So I'm either going to play it portably on my Steam Deck, or do this. And I don't know. I could just do this. Why not? Well, that's pretty damn expensive. We're not buying any of those today. What's a weapon that I actually want to use? Sheepinator, yes! Don't you hate it when you can't shoot anymore? Get more ammo? Oh, how have I got onto the Rhino? How did I get here? I want the sheep. More rare Ratanium, yeah. Just spend it. I've got to upgrade everything, so I'm hoping you just get like a crap load of rare Ratanium at some point. Going back to Ratchet & Clank, the only games I don't currently own are Deadlocked and Full Frontal Assault. So that would be over here. That would be Gladiator and Q-Force. Q-Force is like very okay. I enjoyed playing it with my friends in like 3-player co-op, but that was them basically saying like we're going to do something that's a bit more on form after All for One. All for One was just like, nah. I played the demo and I was just, this ain't for me. Have I almost leveled... Wait, you... I've almost leveled this up already? This is the Omega one. Man, you level stuff up really quick. I don't know if it's because... I don't know if it's because I'm in challenge mode or what. Ah, hang on. I don't think I've come across it yet. There's an enemy in a helicopter at some point. Aha! Right, I've got to turn that guy into a sheep. I'm gonna get rid of everybody else. I've got to turn that helicopter into a sheep. I think I will get a trophy for that. Right. Sheepinator. Oh god, there's more of the little ones. I don't want to damage the... Oh wait, Groovatron. Ah, dead. KSI's thick of it. What now? What? I didn't know KSI would ever be mentioned in here. Let me be clear. Despite ranting about Ratchet and Clank 2016 today, I have nothing against anybody who enjoys it. I'm just not one of them. Not even close. I can see why lots of people don't. It probably isn't helping that I have literally, within the last, like, 2 days, I've just played through this. I probably wouldn't go through this, but there's only, like, maybe 5 trophies left for me to get. So, I'm just, why not? And if I'm going to do it, I could live stream it. I could talk to you guys. I don't mind talking to people. I don't usually have anyone to talk to. Right, if I turn this guy into a sheep. Come on. He keeps moving. Do it! Do it! Turn into a sheep! Got it. There we go. When sheep fly. Eh. Right. I'm gonna check my trophies because I don't know what else I've got to do here. Every holocard set, that will just come naturally. Every weapon to maximum, that will just happen naturally. Every modification for every weapon, yeah. Maximum health, yeah. Upgrade one weapon to maximum. Oh, that includes the Omega one. That'll probably be the fusion grenade thing. Use the Groovatron on every enemy. That's going to be the tough one because it doesn't. There's no tracker for that. Reach maximum bolt multiplier. Oh, I just need to be not crap at the game. Got someone on my glasses. When the Groovy Bomb is active, Peacemaker missiles shall be crafted. The what now? The what art of the Ratchet? The what now? You got to keep in mind it's 11:15 and I've been awake for a very long time. So apologies if I'm not making much sense. Top 5 Ratchet and Clank games. Ratchet Deadlocked, good choice. Ratchet and Clank 2, excellent choice. Wait, RNC 2. Oh, okay, right. Sorry. It's because you guys have got the different names for them. So Ratchet and Clank 20, the original. Going Commando, which is 2, Up Your Arsenal, which is 3, and then Tools of Destruction. Not bad, I would rate them. I've never felt the need to do a tier list. It's been so long since I've played some of them. I haven't played the PS3 games since I played them on the PS3. I haven't gone back and replayed them. Again, it's convenience though. It's like this. The only reason I'm replaying this is because it's just there. I can just replay it really easily. You know what? This level has reminded me. Something else I do like about this, which is kind of cool, is that they can sort of retroactively add lore from the later games into the first one through this. So you've got like the space pirates there, and up above, like you've got posters for Megacorp, and Megacorp is like mentioned later on. That's cool. I think like the president is mentioned as well from Ratchet 3. So like, if this was a full-blown remake, that would have been really cool, having stuff from the later games like retroactively added in, but yeah, there's only so much they could do. It's just a movie tie-in. I should watch the movie at some point. I am curious, but surprisingly hard to find that on Blu-ray. I had a look on eBay, and all of them were like from America. I don't know, did it not get a Blu-ray release over here, or? Hello! Uh-oh, that's a lot of them. Eat Rhino. Let's just get a bunch of stuff that needs leveling. Oh crap, I've unleashed the Zircon Junior. I didn't need to. Oh well. Magma Buster, I've done that. Groovy Bomb. Oh, I can level this up. This will work. Whoops. Most recent Ratchet games you got were the PSP games. Oh, I played Ratchet and Clank Size Matters recently because that got a PS5 release and I already had it, so it didn't cost me any more. Man, that game loses steam real fast. You get about a third of the way into the game and it's just like, oh, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. And you end up with like loads of other, you get that like robot arena stuff and
Spiro the Space Moose. They even have the Mega Limited Ultra Edition of Intransigence Fall of Blarg.
That one comes with exclusive content
Nerd.
pre-ordered through Gadgetron. I take it you're the...
Nerd.
Getting back to the Hall of Heroes is easy.
When Petronious' brain is gone, the big Willy will be done.
Thanks again, Big Al.
Yeah, you lost me on that one. I can't pronounce that middle word. You do want to get back to playing Sonic games starting from the beginning, but you want to play them on original console first, playing any re-releases of them. What about emulation? What's your thoughts on that, guys? I use emulation quite often because setting up the original consoles is a bit of a pain in the arse. It's all about convenience for me these days. But when I emulate something, I always emulate it in a way that it looks as close to how it did before anyway. So, like, if I've played... Because I've played all the Tony Hawk stuff through emulators. I don't have a PS1 set up. And this is the thing, right? My point with emulation is... You've got like a legit way to play PS1 games by putting a PS1 disc in a PS3. That is emulation. And it's not very good emulation. So it's like, if I'm going to emulate the game anyway, I may as well emulate it really well. But I always try and make it look like as close to how it should anyway. You can, on emulators, obviously you can bump the internal resolution up. I'm tempted to maybe do that, but I don't know. I like PS2 games looking like PS2 games. Plus, by default, doing that means that, you know, they run good. They run good. Word go good in, like, word come out of mouth good, like. How long have I been awake now? Probably getting on for about 20 hours now. Maybe 19 hours, 20 hours. What? Finally played Size Matters with the PS. Yeah, you shouldn't have done it. Yeah, I felt like that. I finished it, and I got to the point where I was thinking, you know, I could get the platinum on this. I could get the platinum on this, and then I realised I'd have to play it again, and I was like, oh, I can't get the platinum on this. So yeah, I deleted it off my PS5 pretty recently. I mean, I will stand by the fact that, like, for the time, like, it was the first Ratchet and Clank game on a PSP. I had a lot of fun with it at the time, but, like, I was playing a bit of it on my Vita as well, and it's just point proven. Like, Ratchet and Clank works well on handheld when you just put the original games on there, because I have played through Ratchets 1, 2, and 3 on my Vita, and they were great, so... Used emulation too. Been using emulation recently to do long plays of the Sonic Genesis titles, mainly to showcase the original games, as you do plan on covering them via Sonic Origins. Okay, yeah, well, that's the other thing. When you've got, like, official means of emulation and they're not as good as... And when I say not as good, I don't necessarily mean, like, you know, the fan ones can make it look like turbo super graphics. It's just like, when the fans are doing emulation more authentically than the people that have the source code, it's like, well, something's gone wrong there. This is not going to go well. I need to make these guys dance. I need to make everybody dance. I keep forgetting to make people dance. And I need to use weapons that I haven't leveled up. Ratchet's personality in the 2016 one is night and day compared to... Oh, God, oh yeah, that's definitely... with the original, Ratchet goes through, like, a character arc, you know, he's kind of only looking out for himself most of the time. And then Ratchet and Clank fall out. And, you know, the whole point is, like, towards the end of the game, Ratchet realizes that, like, this is way bigger than his problems with Clank, and, like, if no one else is going to do something, then he needs to step up and save the day, you know. In this one, they just do it because, I don't know, that's what Galactic Rangers do. When I get to the train section as well, I've got to try and do something crazy. I've watched that video of somebody doing it twice. I might be able to do it, but it looks complicated. Hello, mate. Bang. I think I get more, like, XP for... Whoa, that's a lot of those guys. Let's get rid of them. Right now. You do want to cover Sonic Origins, since the compilation does have quite a few changes. Changed to the streamline the game. Changes to streamline the games, like replacing extra lives with coins that you can spend. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, because I think lives in most games are kind of archaic. That's like when Mario Odyssey came out, and you actually lose something that's worthwhile when you die. In Mario Odyssey, you lose coins, and like you need coins to buy costumes and stuff. So that, yeah, very archaic lives. Because you either end up with like a game that presents you with way too many for it to like mean anything, or you just get booted back to the title screen for like no reason. Rayman 1 is pretty bad for that. When I did my video on that, that was like a glaring problem for me. It's like if you die, what, 4 times, you get ejected back to the main menu. Like, fuck that. This ain't gonna take long to level up, I don't think. This is very easy to level up. Right. It's a shame. Oh no, I was gonna say I've only got one shot at this, but no, if I just not finish the glitch, then I can try again, because I'll fall off and I'll respawn. Look at all them bolts. I remember when I first played Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction on the PS3. That opening level in Kerr 1 is just, oh, it's spectacular. It's way better than this version of it. Oh, what am I doing? Cool. When you got Sonic Origins, it came with the Plus expansion that added... Oh, yeah, I remember them doing that, because that's when they released it physically. They did that crafty thing where they, like, released it digitally first, I think. Has anyone heard of the indie game Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? It's still sealed. I bought this probably about 7 months ago. I still haven't played it. But it was really cheap. This is the problem with me. If I find a game that I kind of want to play and it's cheap, I will probably buy it. And then it just sits there because I haven't got time to play it. It's Pet. It's me. It's the Petronious. It's me. I'm that guy that streamed 3 years ago. You remember? It's pretty damn late. Right. It's when the train gets moving, that's when I have to, like, look into doing this glitch. What other weapon? Oh, bug blades. This guy might do it. There you go. You're senile, so you remember. I don't. I think it was Crash Bandicoot when Crash 4 came out. I streamed Crash 3. I think that's what I did. Now my brain's just like, Crash 4 was like 3 years ago? What? What? Crash 4, it's you! Crash 4, man. Yeah. Yeah, Crash 4, some indie game. Who knows what Crash Bandicoot is? Activision certainly don't. Oh. Oh, wait, this is it! I need to jump on that train! I have to jump on that train. We're gonna... Please stand clear. The A train is now departing. Get over there! How did he do it? This is it, folks. This is the stream now. The A train is now departing. Get on that train. No. I didn't watch the video enough times, so I don't... Please stand clear. The A train is now departing. I'm really sorry. I just want to see if I can do it, because if I can, I get to keep this outfit. Hey! Nope. You played Bomb Rush Cyberpunk on your Xbox One, loved it so much that you bought it 2 more times. One of my friends at work has bought it like multiple times too, because he's a big fan of the, what is it, Jet Set Radio? Whoops. Yeah, oh no, I've lost my chance completely now. I don't think it's happening anyway, guys. I've tried it like 7 times then. I'm not going to do it. I would say, oh, I'll try it again on my next run through this game, but I'm not fucking doing that.
Come on, Clank. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Alright, here we go. It'll be 5 years this year. What? That means it's been 5 years since I rebooted my channel. Right. Ah, this should lock onto enemies faster too as well. Oh, wait, wrong one. Where is it? That's better. If you don't upgrade this gun, it takes so long to lock onto enemies. There we go. You've also been big on mods. Sonic Adventure on Steam modded it to play... Ah, yes, that's something I was told to look into if I ever play that. But equally, there's part of me that thinks, like, should I not just review it the way it's presented to me when I buy it? I've considered it. I've got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Because I'm still a Sonic newcomer. And I played Frontiers. And I was tempted to get that Sonic X Shadows thing. The problem with that is when I got my Steam Deck last year, literally the first thing I played on it, because I hadn't played it before, was Sonic Generations, and then they remastered it. I'm like, well, I'm not buying that. But the Shadow stage, where you've got like like an open zone, like that appeals to me, but not enough for me to buy it because it's too much for what it is. Because that's the only bit of the game I'm interested in. But then I've got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on Steam. What is going on here? Hello. No, okay, let's just get the Rhino. Let's just liquidate them. It's actually incredible. Not a single rocket hit them. I have played like a little bit of Sonic Adventure 1, and like a very, very long time ago, I knew somebody that had a Dreamcast, and I played some games on there. I'm pretty sure Sonic Adventure was one of them. I remember there was like a snow level, and if there was a second controller, you could control Tails and make him run around or something. I did. Very, very vague memories. I remember they had a modded Dreamcast as well, and like the boot up screen would be like this hologram of a reindeer or something. Yeah, this is like really vague memories from when I was a kid now, so yeah, don't have much exposure to the game. The brain's going. I was going to say GameCube then. No, Dreamcast. Didn't really know many people with one.
We are clear. Those bombs appear to be proximity triggered. They will detonate on arriving at the Hall of Heroes. I see.
You've also got Jet Set Radio Future on OG Xbox. Still don't have an Xbox yet, so of course you haven't played. Yeah, it never got re-released. One of my friends at work really wants them to re-release that too. It's something to do with the music or something. Uh-oh. Blocked scene. Well, we're not putting that in my stream.
This is awesome. So what
This is
next?
part of the game. Oh, look, he's got his crappy armor on.
Suborbital combat training?
He's even got the blue hat thing as well. I don't like it.
Next up is basic training. The captain designed this fitness course to help us reach our top physical.
What was I saying? Something about Jet Set Radio. Yeah, my head. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream soon. I am pretty tired. 4:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. I'm still surviving. Yeah. Something to do with Jet Set Radio. My brain's frazzled. I'll probably do the fitness course there.
Greetings, cadets, and welcome to the Captain Court.
Gonna smack it.
I'm Galactic Ranger property.
I did the trophy for completing this in like under a minute and a half as well, which was surprisingly easy. That's what I mean. This is like, this is actually playing through the game should mostly be a cakewalk. Because anything that's like specific, I've already done it. The one that I somehow didn't get on the PS4 was the one where you have to clear all of the trespasser puzzles without using the auto hack. I must have accidentally pressed square at some point. You've also got Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam. Downloaded a few mods like volume control. Said, yeah, that was something from games back then. They could never get the audio levels right. I think they were still getting that wrong, like with later games though. Because I've played, I've played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I remember that having a problem. That's the only other Sonic game I played. I played Sonic Frontiers, and I played Shadow the Hedgehog, and that's it. So you know, I might as well get Shadow Generation. Seeing as like I'm obviously an expert on that. Wowie. There we go. Look at all them nuts. Main issue you have with Sonic Origins is that even if you buy it physically, Amy isn't playable until you use the download code. Yeah, it sucks. There's a few games. I can't think of any off the top of my head because my brain is just like comatose now, but yeah, I've got a few like that where it's like it is a physical release, but they've messed it up somehow. I remember there was a company recently that did a physical copy of Outer Wilds, but the DLC was a download code, and it's like, like that's a great game. I would be tempted to get a physical copy of that, but again, it would just be for novelty because I've bought it digitally on everywhere else I want to play it. I have Psychonauts 2 physically. I haven't opened it from the seal. I don't need to. I've got it digitally on PS4 and Steam, but Psychonauts 2 was damn good, so that deserved its own little space on my shelf. Plus, if I ever do a video, I like to have the little case there so I can have it rotating on my little like display thing.
Star Jumper? Is this for me?
Oh man.
But if you survive, complete this
I think that's proof that I've got to get going soon.
mission, she'll be yours to use however you like.
What is this secret mission?
See, some of the cutscenes here, like this isn't from the movie. At least I hope it isn't. Pretty sure this is though, so get rid of that. But some of the in-game cutscenes here are like really nice, but then 90% of them just like shit. So look at the motion blur as well. That's not very nice. Ugh. Thankfully, like normally I'm not focusing on the background when I do that, but ugh, that's not nice at all. Still, there we go. I think this has been a success. I've only been live for an hour and a half. It took so long for me to set this up. That was the problem. Anyway, let's pause this thing. Let's go back into where's this one? We got one of these somewhere. We got one of these. You can't hear the game audio anymore, so yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it on streaming. It's pretty late, kind of tired. That light is doing my head in. I could maybe experiment with the different colours next time. But my plan next time is to have the light kind of behind me, so it like makes the room like change colours, but no. I've only got one of these ring lights, so I had to just put it here. What have we got? What's this? The disc / cartridge is only the base game, plus the expansion is a download code. Didn't think... Well, so, yeah, that's where I was going. The company that did that, apparently they recalled them, and then they were going to actually reprint discs and stuff for people that wanted them on, like, so... If that's true, if that's what they did, then fair play, because apparently it was a mistake, and they sent the wrong code over to the people that made the discs physically. But yeah, if anybody's not played Outer Wilds, that game's amazing. Don't look up anything about it and just play it. It's one of those games where it's pure like exploration, and it rewards the player for exploring and being curious. So don't look up anything. But yeah, there's probably other games here that I could think of that are kind of like that. I mean, one of them that's like, it's not DLC, but I've got a physical copy of Clive and Wrench, and that ended up getting a 60 FPS patch, and that's annoying. That game should have ran 60 FPS on consoles, you know. Same with the Red Dead Redemption remaster. That's got a 60 FPS patch, and it's like, it's kind of annoying. That should have been on the disc, but there you go. Yeah, I got a few things I would probably stream in the future. There's this. I'll probably try and finish this. Ratchet Gladiator. I might stream that if people want to see that. I don't know. I've got other things, like just oddities in my collection. Like recently I bought The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for PS4, which was surprisingly expensive. But I kind of wanted it, so I bought it, and it's like, you know, maybe I could stream that. I don't know. There's all sorts of just random junk in my collection, so... Yeah, I know. It turns out I haven't streamed very long. I've just looked, and it says I've been streaming for an hour and a half. It's because this is my first time doing it in, like, 3 years, and I was trying to get everything perfect. I mean, the scene at the start where it says... well, I don't know if my microphone's still going to be on, but... Where if I do this, wait for it, I think the microphone's still going to be on. Yeah, if I do this, like, I made that logo an hour and a half ago, so, yeah. Let me get back to the camera. Yeah, so I was making everything, and I was trying to make a transparent, like, GIF of me doing a thumbs up in case anybody does a subscribe or anything, but, yeah. Me figuring things out, so that's where I'm at today, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for turning up, everybody who did. Maybe I'll do this again. At the moment, I'm thinking Wednesday evenings would probably... If I'm going to stream, it would probably be a Wednesday evening, because I'm not at work on Thursdays, so I don't have to worry about being up late. Every other day, I don't know. Just keep an eye out, I guess, because I can't commit to anything, so... There we go. Right, thanks for showing up. I had... quite a lot of people here at one point, about 15 people at one point, and there's still 13 people here apparently, so yeah, cool. Maybe we'll do this again pretty soon. I don't know.